For this tutorial, we are going to do this cute little Santa's Magic key. You're going to hoop your stabilizer, and the first step is going to be a placement stitch. We'll go ahead and do that one, and I'll be right back. Okay, forgot to mention, for this one I'm doing Micry glitter vinyl. This has like a coating over the top so you can't actually feel the glitter. So after we have our placement stitch done for both parts, the keys and the tag, we're going to tape, I use double-sided tape. We're going to tape down just the vinyl on the top. I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, after you have it taped down in place, you're going to put it back on the machine, and you're going to do the tack down stitch. I'll do that, and I'll be right back. I know it's hard to see, but it has tacked down the top vinyl part, so our next step is to put it back on the machine. It'll stitch out all of the wording for the Santa's Magic key and then the cute little snowflake on this part. I'm going to go ahead and stitch out all of the word in the snowflake, and then when that's done I'll come back and show you. Now that you have all of the design stitched out on there, this is very important. For the next one, we're going to do the tack down for the back piece. You want to make sure that when you're doing the satin stitch around each one, like I'm going to do gray on this one and white on this one, you want your bobbin thread to be the same on both. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, you're going to want to flip it over, and we are going to tape the back pieces of vinyl on. Make sure you put them in the right spot. Okay, put that one over there. And we're going to put this one over here. Okay. We have it taped on. We're going to put it back on the machine. And this is going to tack those back parts on. I'll go ahead and let the back part tack on, and I'll be right back. Now that you have the front and the back is tacked on, you're going to trim all those. We are going to actually trim right along the edge on the front and back of this. I'll go ahead and do that and be right back. We have it trimmed on the front and on the back. Again, I think it's going to do the tag first, so I'm doing white. I have white thread and white bobbin. I'm going to put it in, and it's going to go ahead and stitch. When I get both of them stitched out, I'll come back and show you. Okay, now that we are done, you can see they're both stitched front and back, still needs to be trimmed. You're just going to pop these out. No trimming, nothing needed, and it pops right out. You're going to want to poke your hole in here and poke your, come on, focus. Anyway, poke your hole inside the snowflake. I use this, I got from Hobby Lobby, because I make purses too, so I have that. But anyway, you're going to poke your hole in, then you just tie the ribbon, and then of course you're going to want to clean up along the edge. You can also use this kind of stabilizer. It is a water-soluble stabilizer. Get it at Joann's, and it'll do the same thing, but along the edge, you just run a wet cloth, and it'll clean up the edges really nice and really pretty. So there you go, and that's how we make it, and this is your finished Magic Santa key. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Thanks.